later in June, Showtime Championship Boxing comes your way from Houston, Texas, the Toyota Center. And on Juneteenth, by the way, which is something that Jamal Charlo started doing just last year, said he wanted to continue to do that, make it an annual thing to fight on Juneteenth, which is obviously very big there in Texas. He has his fight, Masij Sulecki. So talk to me about this fight, Charlo defending his title at 160.
Yeah, the reality is, there's been a lot of discussion. I'm sure there'll be some questions when we get to the media portion of this about, Charlo's journey to this fight, and happy to discuss those. But the reality is, when a super fight like a Canelo versus Charlo fight falls apart, you just have to regroup, move to the next best thing, whether it's, it's going to be Munguia or in this case, Sulecki. Sulecki is a proven contender, a veteran, only 2 losses to 2 of the best guys in the division, in Danny Jacobs and Billy Joe Saunders. So, this is, I know everybody wanted Canelo Charlo, and, I still want that too. I know Jamal more than anybody wants that fight, but this is a really good alternative here, and a quality test there in Houston.
But before we move on, let me ask you about Munguia, because it seemed as if then Charlo Munguia was going to happen. Do you think Munguia and his team wanted that fight?
I have no doubt that Munguia wants a fight. First of all, I would never question the heart of a fighter, and certainly someone as accomplished as Munguia. But Munguia had a deal. He reached agreement. He had accepted the terms of the fight. So I have no doubt, he negotiated out, accepted it, said, okay, I'm willing to participate in this fight in these terms. So for us, his part was done. He accepted the fight. Things broke down over networks and Munguia's promoters request that we bring in another platform to collaborate with. We can get into some of the details on that, but the reality, it just didn't make sense. We tried to make some concessions, alternating, we get the fight and, Munguia's network can get the rematch. Ultimately, that never got anywhere. And, we weren't able to reach agreement. So we've got to move on and get Jamal the best available fight after that.
And, I think sometimes that's sad that sometimes in this sport, the promoters, when they get involved, things go left.